Cam McGuire here, spinning the web with Fond du Lac Dockspiders infielder Cole Zabowski out of Lawrenceville, Georgia, about 30 miles from Atlanta. From what I've seen, are you a Falcons fan?
Oh yeah, Falcons and Braves for life. Grew up watching them. Been to Turner Field. Now I'm actually living about a mile from the new stadium, the SunTrust Park. So it's a good area around there. We have the Battery and everything. But yeah, Lawrenceville, Georgia. It's a cool place for baseball. Gwinnett County, high competition, and Georgia's up there with baseball too. We just had Lake Point built about 2 years ago, so you have a bunch of tournaments going on there. A lot of good competition baseball-wise in Georgia.
So we'll stick on the Falcons subject here. It may still be a touchy one, the Super Bowl loss. Are you still trying to get over that, or have you moved on?
Yeah, I think the only way to kind of get over that is to just forget about it. It was bad. I kind of cashed in at halftime. I thought we had it, so I went home, and then I looked at the score about 30 minutes later. They're coming back, but no, it was. Hopefully, we'll go get one this year. That's what I'm saying. Just look at the future, not the past.
All right. Well, we'll stick back here on the baseball topic. You're 6'5". You've got a lot of height. Growing up, was it always baseball? Was there another sport that was in the question, or what was it like growing up for you?
Yeah, well, my dad played football his whole life, and then my brother played basketball. So growing up, I was always at the basketball courts, hanging out, playing games, looking for honey buns or whatnot. And but after a while, I kind of figured out that I was pretty good at baseball, and from there, I kind of just kept working. I had a lot of people tell me growing up that if you just try to get better each and every day, then it kind of all accumulates by the end of it all.
Well, pretty good would be an understatement from my perspective. You play at Ole Miss, a real powerhouse in the SEC. You guys won the SEC tournament title this year, 9-1 over LSU. You guys would lose in the NCAA tournament, but for you personally, it was a great year. Your sophomore season, you made 55 starts, and you really improved on your freshman season when you look at the numbers. Was there something that you did last summer that helped you this year, or was it having a year under your belt that got you more comfortable, or what was that like?
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff to get better, but also my teammates and the people around me, my coaches, they really helped me kind of mature from my freshman year into my sophomore year. So I was able to go in and handle the day-to-day pressures and trials and tribulations of college baseball. But overall, it was a really good season. I think the biggest part about our season is that we played really good team baseball. There was no guy that came through every night. It was just somebody different every night. And baseball is such a team game. So by the end of it, I think that's why we had so much success, is that we came together as a team.
Talk about that team game. You're one of two Ole Miss Rebels here in Fond du Lac this summer, Jacob Adams being the other one. But kind of talk about your recruiting process to Ole Miss, when you found out you were going to be attending Ole Miss, and kind of how it unraveled for you.
Yeah, going into the recruiting process, I knew that I wanted to find a place that wanted me to play there. I had a couple of options, and once Ole Miss kind of came on the radar, they said they wanted me. They said they'd help me develop, and that's the main thing that I wanted because, coming out of high school, I knew that I wasn't the baseball player that I wanted to be, and I thought that the Ole Miss coaches and the people around Ole Miss gave me the best shot to become a better baseball player and a better person.
So baseball, obviously up there in your priorities, but when baseball's over, you want to be a high school history teacher from what I've been told. Are you a big history buff, or kind of what's your style for that?
Yeah, I like history a lot. It's my major right now, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the history major yet. It could be a high school history teacher, it could be a lawyer, maybe join the FBI, or I might be a president one day. You never know. I like to keep all the doors open. So.
All right, well, I'll test your geography here. Capital of Wisconsin. We've been there this year.
Madison.
Boom, that's Cole Zabowski. Could be president one day. So, you talk about this here. You've been in Fond du Lac now for a couple of weeks with the Dockspiders. You look at this summer as a whole. What's been your favorite part so far?
Definitely just getting in the clubhouse and meeting everybody, meeting new friends, getting to know all the guys from this part of the country or other parts of the country that they're from. It's a really cool experience to kind of get away from everything else, come up here and make new connections.
All right, that's Cole Zabowski out of Ole Miss. Cole, thanks so much. We look forward to watching you the rest of the season with the Doc Spiders.
Yeah, no problem, Cam.